There comes a moment in life when the noise fades, and you are left sitting with yourself, feeling empty for reasons you cannot fully explain. You might not even be sad. You might not be angry. You might not be overwhelmed. You just feel hollow, like something is missing, but you don't know what it is. That emptiness can be more confusing than pain, because pain at least gives you a reason to cry. Emptiness is silent. It doesn't scream. It whispers, and because it whispers, many people ignore it, bury it under distractions. Noise, scrolling, entertainment, or fake busyness, hoping it will magically pass. But deep down, you feel the truth. Something inside you needs attention. Emptiness usually arrives when you've been strong for too long without rest, when you've been giving without receiving, when you've been surviving but not living. It comes when you've been chasing goals that don't fulfill your soul or pleasing people while abandoning yourself. It comes when you suppress emotions long enough that you forget how to express them. You keep moving forward because the world expects you to, but your heart is tired of pretending everything is fine. You look at other people and wonder how they seem so full of energy, so passionate, so certain. You wonder why you feel stuck while the rest of the world appears to move ahead. You begin to question your purpose. You ask yourself if you're behind in life, or if something is wrong with you. But the truth is, emptiness does not mean you are lost. It means you are awakening. Something inside you is shifting. And whenever growth begins, discomfort shows up first. Most people think the empty feeling is a problem. It's not. It's a pause, a reset. A message from your soul telling you that the old version of you can no longer keep living the same life. The habits that once made you happy don't fulfill you anymore. The dreams that once motivated you no longer excite your heart. The people who once mattered deeply now feel distant. And that's not because you're broken. It's because you're changing. Growth always begins with a sense of loss. The loss of certainty. The loss of emotional comfort. The loss of identity. Before becoming who you're meant to be, you must first stop being who you were. That transition feels empty. And emptiness feels scary because there is no map for it. Sometimes you look at your life and ask, what am I even doing? You feel like you're drifting. No direction, no clarity, just waking up. Working, sleeping, surviving on repeat. And even accomplishments don't feel as rewarding as they used to. You reach small goals but still feel hollow, because what you're chasing no longer lines up with who you are becoming. You might also feel emotionally empty, because you've loved too deeply and been disappointed too often. You gave people more than they deserved. You stayed loyal to those who slowly drifted away. You poured into relationships that never poured back into you. Over time, your emotional energy became drained. And instead of healing, you kept giving until giving itself left you empty. But emptiness is not evidence of weakness. It's evidence of having been strong for a long time. Not everyone who feels empty is depressed. Many are simply emotionally exhausted. You've carried silent pressure to succeed, to improve, to survive, to appear fine. No one notices how heavy your thoughts have become. You've become quiet not because you have nothing to say, but because you're tired of explaining yourself to people who don't really listen. The emptiness lives where your voice has been silenced by survival. So what do you do when the emptiness shows up? First, you stop running from it. Stop numbing it with distractions. Sit with it, feel it, let it speak. Because emptiness often points directly to the change you need to make. It reveals what your soul is craving. Maybe it's peace, maybe it's purpose, maybe it's rest, maybe it's meaning, maybe it's creativity.